The forward and back balance test shows the remarkable stability and strength you can have when wearing our Ultimate Soles. To do the balance test, we want the person being tested to make their arms straight and fingers interlaced. In this video, the creator of the Cluffy soles, Dr. Jim Cluff, will do the forward pull test by taking his hand and making a fist. Then keeping his arm straight, he leans forward, pushing the hand downward. The goal is to not be pulled over by Dr. Jim. See how easy it is to pull someone over when they do not have Cluffy inserted into their shoe. We have tested many people, and 99% are pulled over easily without our insole in their shoes. Now they will do the backward pull test, and the participant will put their hands behind them and interlace their fingers again. Dr. Jim pushes straight down to try and pull them backwards. The goal is to not let him pull them over. You can see how easy it is to displace the person being tested. This, too, works about 99% of the time. Once removing the shoe liner and placing the Cluffy Ultimate soles in the shoe, Dr. Jim is ready to repeat the tests. With the forward pull test, Dr. Jim is pushing down with all of his weight. However, unlike before, you can see there's no way that this person is going anywhere. He is totally stable and solid. Now the backward pull test with the Cluffy soles, pushing straight downward and putting as much force as he can on the hands. You see, again, that he's going nowhere. Imagine the difference the Cluffy Ultimate sole will make with an athlete or an older individual struggling with poor balance. In a bicep pull test, we are pushing down on the arm with the arm in a curl position. We are estimating the amount of force required to push the athlete off balance.
We're noting that there's a significant improvement in the stability of the athlete with the addition of the Cluffy soles, not allowing them to be pulled off balance with more force being applied to the arm with the Cluffy Ultimate soles in their shoes.
In these tests, we are measuring the amount of force needed to push the athlete off balance forwards and backwards, with and without the Cluffy soles in the extended squat position with weights.
Forward push test, it required an average of 22 pounds without the Cluffy and 37 pounds with the Cluffy for a 68% improvement. Backward push test, it required an average of 24 pounds without the Cluffy and 32 pounds with the Cluffy. This is a 33% improvement.
In these tests, we are measuring the amount of force needed to push the athlete off balance forwards and backwards, with and without the Cluffy soles in the overhead press position with weights.
Forward push test, it required an average of 21 pounds without the Cluffy and 29 pounds with the Cluffy for a 38% improvement. Backward push test, it required an average of 26 pounds without the Cluffy and 32 pounds with the Cluffy. This is a 23% improvement.
In these tests, we are measuring the amount of force needed to push the athlete off balance forwards and backwards, with and without the Cluffy soles in the clean position with weights.
Forward push test, it required an average of 24 pounds without the Cluffy and 32 pounds with the Cluffy for a 33% improvement. Backward push test, it required an average of 28 pounds without the Cluffy and 33 pounds with the Cluffy. This is an 18% improvement.